Hello, hello. Quiet on the set, everybody. Just joking. No, it's this is kind of shotgun. Welcome into Training Without Borders. It's put on by the TAO Life Tribe and Rude Boy Marketing in conjunction. These last handful of webinars has been in conjunction with the virtual profit system and the membership base and community of the virtual profit system. That's a system created by Angie Long and Ben Martin, my mentors for the last 6 months, for that matter. But it's going on, like I've known Angie for a good 2-3 years now. But at any rate, we're here. Training Without Borders is an avenue that Travis Best and I have created to share stories, success stories, mainly around internet marketing and online business building. That kind of niche and that kind of industry is what we usually cater our hangouts and training around. Not to say that we don't talk about spirituality, personal growth, personal development, and all around business building, both online and offline. We love it all. We're gonna go a little just bit quickly through some big introductions. We'll get to Marilyn in just a little bit, and I thank you very much for coming online here. Hey, we got a whole Canadian cast. Go Canada.
Go Canada.
We will get to Marilyn in 2 seconds. It's just that my brother came quickly on, and I was supposed to start this around 6 o'clock, but I got caught longboarding again. I just love longboarding and being outside in the summertime. But so my brother has a short amount of time with us. But yeah, Ari, tell us a little bit of just quickly your story. Also, what you've been getting a couple of sales in the last little bit here. So just let everybody know you're more or less a newbie in this internet marketing industry. But yeah, go ahead, let everybody know what you're all about and what you've been up to.
All right, cool. Well, thanks, June, for the introduction. Now I hear a little bit of an echo.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's me or if it's on your end there, Marilyn. But anyways.
Usually, are you on your phone again, Art?
I am on my phone, yeah.
But it's the same setup as you've always had, right?
Sorry?
It's been the same setup that you've always had, because it was not echoing yesterday.
No, it hasn't been echoing the last couple of webinars that we had.
Yeah. I'm not sure, Marilyn, do you have speakers going right now?
Do I have what going?
Like external speakers that your microphone is picking up. There's an echo right now.
I don't know. I have my speakers, but
like yours is coming clear. And now you're talk, Art.
Okay, yeah, because I can hear a little bit of an echo coming through.
It's almost good right now. It sounds okay right now.
Okay, I wonder if it was because I had my hand. Well, that's the other thing too, right? I guess with stuff like this,
Okay.
With technologies. But yeah, I'm gonna make this pretty quick here. Like I said, I've got to jump out in about 5 minutes. But yeah, just quickly, my story: family man. I got three boys, 3 young boys, and a beautiful wife, living out here in just north of Toronto. And right now, for me, just working the corporate world. Right now, I'm working in sales and marketing, and been working the corporate world for the last, in sales and marketing for the last 6-7 years. Before that, I did work in the labs. So I've always had that 9-to-5 job. Always had a long commute, and have always been working more than the standard 8 hours, right, to get that overtime, to basically quote unquote work for the weekend, which is kind of funny now that I look back on it. But anyways, where I am now is working in sales and marketing, still have that long commute. And in this industry too as well, with what I'm doing right now, it's all about, making a budget and trying to target sales and, basically make the guys up top more money, make our investors happy for corporate, right? And after a while, it just kind of gets to you because you work long hours. You spend a lot of time away from the home, and you just get to a point where you have enough, and ultimately, you know, you put your foot down, take the bull by the horns, and say, you know what, there's got to be something better out there. So that's when, you know, I came, you know, when we were chatting towards the end of last year about what you were doing as far as the potential for generating an income online. You know, it kind of piqued my interest, and we had a look at it. So, you know, fast forward to where we are now, or actually fast back up about a month, where I was popped into the VPS, the Virtual Profit System, and you know, had found out that you know, Ben and Angie's teachings, the modules in the Virtual Profit System, were something that, you know, was great. It was something that put everything together, and you know, it truly is a system that a newbie like myself can plug into and start generating some cash. And like what I like to share too is, you know, you're not looking at generating you know, multi-million dollars. Like it's not $1 million thing overnight. So, you know, if you're in for that reason, then basically you shouldn't be in for that anyway. You're in for the long term, because honestly, there's no such thing as fast money, quick money. Sure, you know, you can get sales with the system. The sales can come in fairly quickly, but you know, what I'd suggest is, you know, you look at this for the long term, and I think that's, you know, most of the people in the group are in it for the long term and want to create that lifestyle that they desire, right? You just look at where Ben and Angie are, and they're basically living the laptop lifestyle. What is Angie calls it, their beachfront office, right? So it's fantastic. So. Yeah, that's where I am right now. A newbie in about a month, had a couple of sales already, and then even setting up the system too as well. Some small sales on the front end too as well, which of course I'll use to reinvest it back into the business, and we'll see where we go from there. So we're sitting in halfway through the year now. You know, 2015 is going to be big for all of us. There's a lot of, like I said last night there on the other webinar, there's a lot of year left, a lot of 2015 left to make something happen. So yeah, it's good. It's been a great experience so far. So yeah, that's all I got to say, man. Thanks for introducing me to it. So.
Yeah, that's excellent. I'm just, well, one, your family, and it's awesome that I'm not, as Ben would say, the Lone Ranger anymore. I obviously teamed up with Travis Best over the last year, and then a handful of what we call the TAO Life Tribe. There's a handful of us that we work together, which is really nice. And it's nice to have, you know, family on board, because a lot of people out there in this industry also, and, you know, from my experience, you're kind of like ashamed to share this kind of online network marketing, even for that matter, you know, direct sales, online sales. It's kind of strange to share that kind of methodology or business. I was going to say funnel, but like the business model. It's because it's just not widespread just yet. I know in the next 3 to 5 years it's going to be very, very second nature. Just like the internet is second nature to everyone now. I think online marketing and branding and having your own entrepreneurial business on the side, shall we, for starters even, but even going the online route, I know in the next 3 to 5 years is going to be way more popular. But anyways, yeah, I know, like, over the years, because I've been doing this for 5 to 7 years or longer even, I've never really showed this to you or to any of my family for that matter. Why? Because I was not making the results, the commissions, and like the big money sales. So it's kind of like you don't want to share the failure that you're doing. But anyways, I just kind of broke through that barrier. I started getting small residuals, small results, and that's when I kind of showed you that tail end of last year, and then it's just kicked into overdrive over this year. So now, you know, for people out there that think it's a scam or a scheme or a this, that, whatever, you just have to be exposed to this kind of industry and business for a little bit, and then really, I don't know, I just got comfortable. I got comfortable talking to you, Arv, and other friends that are in the community and things like that. So for all you naysayers and doubters and or people that are in this industry and are afraid to like share this with your family and friends for that matter, just rest assured that there's many of us in that boat, and all we know that if you stick to the plan and stick to like a mentorship and a system that's working, you will get results, and then you'll be able to like kind of break through that shell. I know a weight has been lifted off of my shoulders when I shared it with the family and stuff. So just wanted to add that, and it's really good that like even you as a newbie can get results rather quickly. Again, it's not overnight, but it's not the years that I've spent banging my head against the wall. So that's really cool that you're part of the whole system and part of the tribe and part of everything that we're doing now.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
for
go
sure.
ahead.
Oh no,
Yeah,
just wanted to add one thing, and before I jump off there,
yeah,
but
for
yeah,
sure.
no, like you said before too, you know, the big thing is it's these small wins, and even in the group today, how Angie had made the post there, you know, we want to celebrate the small wins, because after a while, you know, these small wins will start to accumulate, they'll add up, and before you know it, you'll be reaching your ultimate goal, whatever that may be. Whether you know, my personal one, and I think I read yours, Marilyn. I think we might have similar goals to make $200 a day in residual income, you know, and that can be done. And it seems like a stretch right now, but you know what? These small little steps, small baby steps, you know, it's like building a house. You're not just going to see a house go up all at once. It takes one brick at a time, one step at a time. So that's
Yeah,
yeah, let's do this, guys. You know, it's a good thing. It's a good time to be in the industry too. So
yeah, totally. And it's really cool that you already adopted that mindset anyways from like past experiences, and you know, and your job too, your businesses and your and this stuff that you do. You already have that mindset of, yeah, one brick at a time, step by step. You know, you could build it because you've been steadily building your empire since the beginning of this year. It's just that you jumping into the VPS over the last month has been pretty explosive. But I'm really proud of the stuff that you have built, your blogs, your fan pages, your email list, and things like that. You've been steadily building that over time, and you're seeing the results from it, right? Like, essentially, a lot of these mini commissions that are coming in they're do nothing sales. You're setting the foundation, but you're really doing nothing to really force these sales to come through, are you? Like, right?
no, no, not really. But you know, the thing is though, you don't want to mislead people, because there is a little bit of work that does have to be put in. You have to set up the system for sure, but
Yeah.
you know, once you set up the
But
system,
in
you
the
put in that
traditional
initial work.
sense of sales, you're not really like, hey man, this is my stuff. Here, buy my stuff. Like, you're not really doing that. You're
No, not
just
really. No.
you are working on setting a system for sure. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not denying that.
Oh,
Of
it was
course, you got
amazing
to
too.
work on the system, and then the system works for you. So
It does. It does. Well, for example, this morning too as well. I was on my way out the door, and I got a message from Ben, and he goes, "Ben, you know, you got a sale this morning." I was thinking, "What? Where did it come from?" Although I was working in the background with this guy over the last couple of days anyway.
yeah,
But yeah, it basically
it's all
came
part
in,
of
and
it.
it was just like right out of the blue. So yeah, it is. Like I said, exciting
Yeah,
stuff. VPS system. It works, man. It really does. It works. You just have to set it up, follow the steps,
yeah.
and connect the dots really, and then
And
it's just
the
a matter
full
of time.
support's there too. That's
Yeah,
the best.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
exactly.
brought you into it, and I'm supporting you as like a sponsor, but at the same time, like Angie, Ben, Marilyn's there,
Yeah.
Travis, like Vinny. Vinny is Mr. Comment, like Mr. Like and Comment. Like, he must sit on his iPhone or something, because as soon as I post something, I'm like, how fast is it gonna take Vinny to? Oh, he already. It's before my screen even refreshes. It has like Vinny like. I'm like, no, but that's kind of like the excitement and the support that you have, not only from me and Angie and Ben, but like the whole community too. So that's a definite plus in the VPS system.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah.
great. Good
So
stuff.
if you have to jump off, then by all means jump off, and say hi to the kids. Tell them
Yeah, I
that
would.
we have lots of activities from when they come down here, and
Yeah, for
we'll,
sure.
we'll get
I will.
them marketing too. I
Yeah,
think so.
cool. No, I will do that, but I don't want to be rude to
Yeah,
Marilyn, so I
of
will.
course. Well,
I would like to hear her story, and you know,
yeah, yeah,
I will cut off maybe about 5 minutes, but again, I don't
no
want to just
problem.
kind of dine and dash, right? So
Oh, dash to dine is what you gotta do.
Or dash to, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got dinner in the oven. So not like Maryland. I think out there at West, what is it? It's only 3:35, right? So
She's just getting started.
yeah, that's it.
Okay, so
All
yeah,
right, cool.
thanks again for coming on and sharing your stories. And then there's going to be even a night webinar. I'm going to do a late night one, so people that are watching at home and everything or whatever, if you want to kind of jump on a later webinar like tonight, I'm going to host the blowout webinar. But you're more than welcome, Marv, to hop on that one tonight for a few. It'll probably go on at like 9 o'clock, 9:30.
Cool, good stuff.
Yeah, if you're around, I'll send you a link.
Sounds good, man. I'm gonna mute out now.
Okay, cool then. And there's always replays, everybody. So for you too, Arv, like if you're missing Marilyn's story here, that's okay. Catch the replays. Okay, so yeah, Marilyn, it's all you here. I don't know. We kind of were talking over the last month, for that matter. I think you knew about Ben Martin, or you were on his list, or you were kind of working with him in the past also. But at any rate, you found some of my videos, you found some of like Travis's, you just kind of saw the buzz that was occurring. We got chatting, and then, long story short, on my side, I introduced you to the whole tribe and the stuff that we're doing, and then VPS, etc., etc. But by all means, to my fellow Canadian here, yeah, let everybody know where you are, where you're coming from, your story, your struggles online, what kind of gave you a little bit of the breakthrough. And I see you hustling like a mad woman with the awesome videos and all that kind of stuff. So is that something that you have already been doing per se, or is it something like from VPS that's kind of injected the inspiration to do that, or whatever? You know what I mean? Just let everybody know where you're at and what you're all about. Floor is all yours, Marilyn. Thanks for coming on here. Oh, let me unmute you, I guess. And I'll mute myself. Marilyn, okay. You're on.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Okay, you're doing the thumbs up, so because I can't hear you, but you can hear me. Is that correct? Okay. We'll just do gestures. Okay, so yeah, I started doing these videos when Angie said suggested the elbow grease method, just to kind of get yourself out there, and because I didn't really have much money for the solo ads, but that's something I'll be working towards. And so yeah, I started doing that and noticing people watching it and just getting the views. And first I was kind of like a little chicken and take my phone and go, okay, where's a quiet place there's no one around? I can do it. Hopefully no one sees me. I'll just kind of cringe. and so now I'm getting a little bolder and just add a little more variety and really trying to give people some value as well, so that they'll see it and realize that it's something they can do too. It's not like you have to be professional at doing videos. And I just share a little bit of your life. And then some of the things I like to do is go sailing. I'm going sailing in a couple hours, about 5 o'clock, 5:30. So I like kayaking, I like outdoor activities. So I look at the VPS system as a way to build a residual income, so that's going to give me more time freedom to do the kinds of things I want. And all the training in the back office is just awesome for anyone who wants to apply that to an existing business, which I have. I do an online herbal magazine. So I have a blog it's about integrating the things I'm learning in the virtual profit system and adding that, because little by little you add that and you get better. And I think a lot of people don't understand how things, hang on a sec, the correct way to do it, because no one's really told them. And so Ben and Angie have been great. I just really love how they have the video set up. It's there's no hype to it. There's not a lot of like, you know, oh yeah, you do this and you're gonna be like, you know, have many thousands of dollars coming in the next 3 days. Like, yeah, they just stay away from all that, which is really kind of refreshing to see. And I think that's why so many people are coming into our system, because they've been fed stuff that, you know, didn't work, got them discouraged, and there was just too much overwhelm. Sometimes there's just been like too much, you know what I mean? Like you get in something and they're like, and you need to do Instagram, and you should do this, and then you should do that, and it's just overwhelming. And then what happens when you get overwhelmed? You just kind of go, no, I can't deal with this. So the videos that Ben and Angie have set up are just wonderful, because you can start at the beginning, know what you have to work on, have the right mindset, and then just progress from there. Have the blog, set that up properly, progress from there, add in things, and then they have it just set up wonderful so that before you even get to all the modules, because sometimes people think, oh, I have to learn all this first before I do anything. They'll show you, okay, now you set up your capture page, and then this is what you do next, and this is what you do after that, this is what you do after that. And so you can do, I guess, like a fast start training. You can just take that and get going right away. Like, you can do that like the day you join, and you can start promoting that. So my key that I want to get across to people is two things. One is blogging. I really believe in blogging, and a blog is your home on the internet. No, a lot of people are confused because they go, oh, I got a Facebook page, I got this, I got that. Well, you know what? You don't own that, and Facebook can do whatever they want to you, and they can, like, oh, you broached their terms of service or whatever. They can shut you down. You lose your fan page, you lose your base, whatever. You don't own that. A blog you own, and people can reference your blog over and over again. Because, like, on a Facebook page, you know, you put a post and someone might see it, and then it's gone, right? And then there's another post, and, you know, unless someone gets notified, it's there and it's gone so quickly. So when you have a blog, people can go back. Like, that's like a evergreen. It's like a, you know, it's like a garden that feeds you over and over again. That's what your blog does. I'm into gardening too, because I grow herbs and vegetables and stuff. So it feeds you over and over again, and it's not here today and gone tomorrow. So again, it's about, to use a gardening analogy, when you start out, you might have this bare plot of land, and what do you do with it? And so then Ben and Andrew say, okay, this is where you start, right? And then you have a vision. So when you start a garden, you're going to have a vision. You have a, you know, you might see it in your mind's eye, what is this garden going to look like? Hopefully you've even drawn a plan for a garden, like my herb garden. I did it in a, I guess a half horseshoe, and then divided into 4 segments with, you know, at the apex, or there's a bird bath. So, and then I had a vision for what I'm going to put in each of those quadrants. So before I even started my garden, I had a vision of how that was going to look, and it's actually starting to look pretty close to that. It's looking pretty fantastic. So you can do the same thing with the blog. You have that vision of where you want to go with that, putting the blog posts out. So connected to that is the video. So the video challenge was to do a video every day for 90 days. So I got to do one today. And I often do like lifestyle things. And my blog is kind of going to be about island life, natural. I like the natural world. So about that, and you know, I want to appeal to people who want to live in that natural world. You know, it's not about being at your computer all day. This is why we're learning this. You know, because some people think, oh yeah, you're like, you know, into this internet market, so you're just gonna be at the computer all day. Then you do this and you do that, and really it's about working smarter, working more effectively. So you set the blog and you integrate social media. The videos can be part of the blog. So again, for your blog plan, this is where I want to help people, is have a plan for what you're going to put in the blog. So when you have that plan, you can move also forward with doing videos. So then you can say, okay, for instance, my theme might be, you know, island life, okay? And break that down into subtopics, like what are the things that you can do in island life? Why is that attractive to people? It's the outdoorsy parts, the natural world. Okay, so hiking, biking, camping, kayaking, sailing, like all those kinds of things integrated. And so I want to take people on a journey with me. So if they see the videos, like, oh, here I am going out biking. I went to Zumba class. Now I'm going to go on. Next day I'm kayaking. Next day I'm hiking. Next day I'm, you know, top of a mountain or whatever. So showing people that this is what it's all about. It's about living your life and having time freedom, so you learn the correct things to do. And you know, the more you add to your videos and the blog, the more you're going to get found online. So it's not just about the blog. It's about promoting what you have and connecting with enough people. So that's the key thing I want to get across to people, is that we have an offer and you want to reach enough people. Like, say for instance, okay, take this to old school way. Many businesses will have someone who they hire to be as a telemarketer, right? So that's one way that you're going to connect with, you know, online we call it so many leads. Offline, I guess you call it leads too. But you're a telemarketer will contact X number of people a day. Like, you're going to probably phone 50 to 60 people a day, right? So that's your funnel. You're going to reach these people. And from those, like, say you're, I don't know, you have your offer and you're maybe trying to get an appointment with someone. So from those, you'll get, you know, X number of people to talk with, and then from those, the smaller amount will buy. But who wants to do that every day, right? It's a grind, day in, day out, right? So is that fun? No. Do you really want to pick up the phone? No. No, like, okay, hello, ringing. Yes, I'm from A to Z Marketing Company. Yes, can I talk to the manager? Oh, he's not in yet? Well, when is he in? Okay, I'll come. Like, and then you just go through this kind of thing. And most people, they don't want to deal with rejection. Let's be honest. So this is what we're teaching here in the virtual profit system, is about attraction marketing. And it's also, we offer a very simple way for people to connect with us, get to know us. They say people do business with someone they know, like, and trust, right? How do they get to know you? When you do a video, when you write about it. So you integrate the video with your blog. And I read somewhere that if you're not doing video, you're leaving, you know, yourself behind. You're leaving money on the table. And so many businesses, you know, could use this, like, say, a local business, realtors or whatever. They could use all the training in the virtual profit system and apply it to their business. So this is why it's so fantastic for people to see. And for anyone who's, like, say, been struggling in network marketing, affiliate marketing, I mentioned, realtors or local business, or they just want to know the right way to do things. This is why what we do here is just so amazing, because it teaches you that. And we don't just, like, it's just good, solid training. It's not a bunch of, well, I'm going to waste your time talking about my story for 45 minutes. And, you know, I'm going to go on some other esoteric rant in another video where you're kind of watching. You ever get that feeling sometimes where you're watching something, some training video, and you're thinking, okay, when are they going to get to the stuff I really want to learn? So Ben and Angie, it's like they get to that pretty quick, and you're going, okay, now I can learn this, so I can implement it right away. So there's also PDFs. And I was also going to mention the new thing they just came out with, that little ebook. We're going to show people how to make money. So this is another thing. People go, oh, I need to make some money. How do I make some money online? You know, everything costs so much money, and I have to pay this monthly fee. Well, here's what we also teach you. We teach you how to make money using simple methods like Fiverr, eBay. It's about making today money to grow your business for tomorrow, because the important thing is for people to understand, when you're making money online, you have a business, you need to reinvest back into that business. Just like, say, okay, the garden analogy, right? So initially, you're going to, you know, get your plants, get your manure, get everything set up. Okay, so there's a lot of time and effort before you see results, right? And the same can be said here. So you're going to put in all that time and effort because you have that vision of how you want that garden to look like. And at first you just have this plot of land. You know, maybe you got a few straggly plants that just does not look at all like your vision. But it's the beginning, and you're focused on that, and then you know what has to come after that. You got to fertilize, you got to put in the work, you got to weed, you look after plants, you got to water them, and it's just the daily stuff. And then what happens is your garden grows, your business grows. You don't have to put in as much initial work because it just kind of starts taking off without you, and that's what you want to learn here. You know, and you've got the videos out there, and people see them. They've got the articles. You got your system set up, and then things start happening without you. Well, you're out maybe sailing or kayaking or longboarding or whatever it is, and isn't that exciting to just kind of build that residual income? Like, how else can you do that? You work for someone, and it's always about that time and money exchange, right? So many people, it's like, okay, either have a lot of money or no time, or I have time but not money. So this is about showing people how they can have both.
Yeah, bring it together.
Yeah. So you got to do the initial work up front, and just kind of keep putting in the effort, because that's the other thing I want to mention. Is like sometimes people get discouraged and they quit too soon. You know, oh, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, but well, okay. And you quit too soon, like just before you start having success. Would you do the same thing with the garden? Really? Like, okay, I put in all these seeds in, I fertilized it, I watered it. Why aren't these plants coming up? These plants are taking too long to grow.
They take time to grow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not. What am I going to get fruit from them? But you know,
and get your tree right the next day.
Yeah, my tree didn't grow in 6 weeks. So what happened? But you know, that's going to take some time, right?
Yeah, You have an awesome analogy there, and I like your approach. Your approach is exactly like mine, and it's like Angie's really approach. I've been saying this on the webinars or my solo webinars or my little videos. It's like, I don't know, guys, like video marketing, list building, and like blogging, having your own online real estate.
Yeah.
If you have that, no matter what the heck you're promoting in the back end, you're set. You're good to go. That is your business right there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
And we choose video marketing. Again, I was never, you know, I like playing music and performing and stuff like that. But as far as like presenting, like, you know, training or ideas, it took me a while to get used to that. I used to do like teaching, training, and like website training and computer, like teaching like taught guitar and everything like that. But just to get an idea that's kind of in like safe marketing, systematic or whatever, and then just present that. It takes a while, and it takes confidence to get those videos. That's why like lifestyle videos are they're very good to start with.
Yeah.
Because anyone can share their, hey, I love motorcycling, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I just started doing, playing a little bit of music, taking a little bit of the longboard, walking Leela around, and just talking from my off the top of my head as starters. I think my brother does that too, like on his long commutes and stuff. He just turns on the phone and films himself explaining something, a new like Tony Robbins concept that he just learned or whatever. I see that you're also in your videos. You mix the sailing stuff, the lifestyle stuff, the gardening stuff, and then you put in your parts of marketing knowledge.
Yeah, and then you're going to connect with someone who's doing the same thing, who's like a gardener or a sailor or whatever, and they're going to go, hey, this person gets me, because I can say, yeah, I went out sailing, we had like 20 knot winds, and the boat was heeling over, and, you know, we were talking this and that, and the person who's into sailing goes, oh, okay, yeah, that sounds like fun, I get it, or someone who wants to go sailing. That's going to appeal to them as well, right?
Like my original like mentors from long ago, and not even to say that Angie's not like this also, but like just very young at heart, and a lot of my other mentors were surfers. Jason, oh my God, that guy nuts. And his other friends, like, I'm gonna tell you, like in the Empower Network, I just joined Empower Network like a long time ago, and I was under Jason Moffat. He showed me a few things here and there, and whatever, but he was just he's awesome. Like honestly, he's just like the best, and I mold a lot of my style after him. But he goes, yeah, man. Luckily, you didn't come to like the Empower, whatever, the you know, when they have the big seminars for Empower in Miami and all that kind of stuff or whatever. He goes, yeah, man, luckily you didn't come because like I was the worst sponsor. He's like, we just got drunk, we slept in. I think we just went out on the town. We just kind of skipped all the Empower stuff, and then we kind of slept in and then went home. And I'm like, I would have loved that too, man. Like I would have rather done that than like listen to those numbskulls like talk about stuff and whatever. Like I'm just saying I resonate with him and like John and same with like Angie. You know, when she was doing all her videos like a few years ago, and I just resonated with these people. People are gonna resonate with you. You just brought in a referral today, yesterday, whenever it was. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my friend, and she's looking at how she can use that to apply to her business. And
cool.
You know,
yes. See how she already is it an online business or an offline thing or
online, yeah.
Online. Okay. Yeah. You know what I mean? Your friend there, boom. Oh, she has an offline or an online business, boom. You know what I mean? And then
yeah.
Is she from your town, like from out there?
Yeah. In Nanaimo, so. So that's the thing too. People need to connect with people they already know. Often it's not just about reaching out through the internet, but again, your videos are going to reinforce what you're doing over and over, and people are watching and they're going, okay, kind of watching you, but they don't do anything at first because they're not sure.
7 times, 7 exposures.
If not more. I mean, I did a magazine, right? I've done a magazine, and so if you're doing any kind of advertising, you know that you're going to have to advertise 7 to 9 times.
Saturated.
At least, right? And
that's where branding comes into play, right?
I've had advertisers with me for years, and so they know, and I've seen successful businesses that they're consistently putting themselves out there and their message, so they don't go, I'm just going to do it once. How effective is that? It's like going, I'm just going to do a couple of videos, see what happens. Nothing happens, I'm not going to do anymore.
No, not the see what happens. Like I've had the see what happens attitude. No, you're done, because as soon as you put that in your brain, and I'll see what happens, and I'll try for a week.
Yeah.
No, you got at least 30 days to do something, to set something, and then another 60 to 90. It's like you can get quick sales. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. You can get the quick sales, but that's not going to pay bring home the butter. It's like what my brother said earlier, and what you've been mentioning, and what you mentioned in your videos, and because I've been watching your videos. And all that kind of stuff. It's like it's not an overnight thing, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, we might get an Andrew here.
Does anybody start a business?
That garden named Alex.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it 30 days, and if my garden is not producing, that's it. I'm done with it.
Totally. So I want to say, Marilyn, did your breakthrough? Did it come prior to VPS, or kind of in this last little month here that you kind of joined? Because not that I knew you from before, but it just seemed like you needed to have these pieces put together. All I know is what I've observed from you. It's coming in. You look super professional leadership, and like if I didn't know any better, and I came in online and I just started watching your videos. Nowhere to lie, and I'm not just like doing this to pepper you up here. I'm saying, I just love how you have the videos there. You have the sailboats in the back, and you look so free. You know what I mean? and you are though. You can't fake that stuff. You know what I mean? Like I know things from your personality. Like you can't fake that anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, fresh eyes coming off the street. If I went on the internet and I saw your videos. and I got into like internet marketing, I'd say, yeah, I follow her. So is this something that you acquired in the last 12 months, or have you been? Honestly, I want to know, because you just came out of like nowhere, and I'm like, man, she got it.
I came out of nowhere, and I'm just all of a sudden I'm everywhere.
No,
It's well, here's the thing. So, been in Empower Network. I got, I guess, maybe overwhelmed by some things, and had that struggle with putting myself out there, and then she said, okay, you know, you're just going to commit to doing this Alba Grace method. And I went, okay, it's a simple thing that you can latch on to, right? Just do a video a day, just a simple thing. And oftentimes we are our own worst enemies. We talk ourselves out of things. We go, no, I can't do this. No one's going to watch me. I'm just like horrible, and just, you know, and that's what we do. We do this stupid self-talk. So that's the thing that I want to get across to people. It's about get that out of the way first. Get that mindset that you can do this and you can be successful. I mean, anybody can do this. I've seen people that you're kind of going, how is it that they can manage this? Because I have a diploma in journalism. I was a daily news reporter. You know, I can put an entire magazine together and put that out. So I'm thinking, with all my skills, yes, I should be able to do this and really guide people. And so that's the things I want to definitely show them, the blogging, how they can be a better blogger. So that's kind of the key with the content creation. So I'm not talking about just the mechanics of putting together a blog. I'm talking about the actual word, the copyright, the actual words you put in the blog, what you do and how you say, because that can really make a difference in how you come across in the blog. And so the one thing I want to leave people with is, you've probably heard of the saying, readers are leaders. So focus on reading some inspiring book every day. I bought a bunch, the 4-Hour Work Week, I guess my phone. Success, what's the one I'm reading now by hardbacker? I can't quite remember the name of it. But I'm reading that and going through that again. So sometimes you have to go through them over and over again. And so that's what I want to say to people is, be a reader. You think, I don't have anything to share with people? You know what? You want inspiration? Stop watching the television. Start reading. And commit. Again, it's the commitment part. Commit to reading. Okay. 15 minutes a day. Like, let's say you work a full-time job and you're very busy, right? And you're thinking, I want to do this online marketing. What do I have to do? What do I have to do on a daily basis to move forward? Because when I first got started online, I would get so overwhelmed. I would think, well, what do I have to do? How much time do you have to put? What does it take before you get results? Like I wasn't sure where to focus my time and energy, and then you get scattered. So it's a time management thing. So first, read an inspiring book. If you want a title of books, list of books you can read, I can give that to you. Start with that. That's going to inspire you. And if you come across something in your daily life that you want to share with people, always be able to take notes. Like, you can take notes on your phone. So be able to do that. Always be a learner, but while you're learning, implement what you learn. So, hey, I heard about this blah, blah, blah thing the other day. That's what I want to pass on to you. And actually be creative. Here's something I did last night with a group of women. We had a creativity night where we kind of played with different things, words, writing down numbers and turning those into pictures, passing them back and forth, doing a team playing thing. Also did something, you ever heard of Zen Doodle? This is the first time I heard of it. It's called Zen Doodle. And I was thinking, doodling is like a waste of time, but it's not, because it's
Scribble Ninja.
Here's the thing. Marketing is in a different mindset than creativity. So you got to feed the creative part first to do the marketing. So feed your creativity every day. So take, 10 minutes, whatever, to doodle or draw or whatever. Just kind of like let your mind kind of run and look at nature. It sounds silly, but
it's not. It's what we.
Because
Marilyn, I know you and I think we could go into like 2 hours.
I know our society is so
you know
focused
what?
on produce.
What
are
we
you
can do,
doing?
Marilyn, we can
What's that?
host another webinar that's on this topic alone, because this is near and dear to my heart. This is what I do with my nephews, is I teach them alternate ways of creation and learning, which is cool, because they're acing like preschool and school and like elementary. They're just so bored there anyways. So I teach them what you're talking about. If you draw and doodle, it activates creative juices.
It activates different neural pathways in your brain. Is what it comes down to.
Need 2-3 minutes a day of just even pen and concentrate on your writing if you want, just for 2 minutes.
Color. I've heard there's adult coloring books you can get. Now this sounds.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like.
My God.
What a great way to just kind of like get the stress out of your life. So that's another thing that someone can do. Okay. Now, third. So I mentioned 2 things: the reading, the creative part.
Totally.
Exercise. Get out in nature as much as you can.
Yep.
Exercise or play tennis, do Zumba, whatever it is that floats your boat.
Eat.
Eat.
No, it's true. Nourishment.
Eat healthy, drink lots of water, and then like okay, so this morning I went on a bike ride. I go a little bike ride every morning, and then I came home and I thought I should get down to work, but I'm all sweaty from. I know I'm going to go for a swim in the river. I don't know if I can show you that, but that's the river.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you see that? Maybe it's hard to see, but that's the river right out my office window. So
Man, I'd be on that like.
We have a river in our backyard. So I went for a swim.
Good.
And then I came back, and now I was in the right mindset to sit down and just do the work. So then you can do your content creation, your video, your blog post, whatever, and get that out of the way. However, another thing is people think, I don't have any. So if it's not coming to you, again, have the plan where you go, okay, what am I going to do my videos on, say, for the next 5 days? Plan it out for a week. What am I going to do my blog post on? So you can pick a theme and break it down into sub-themes. So then that can kind of carry over for. So then you know where you're going. So you're not just kind of sitting there going, what should I do this to? No, I don't know. I can't think
it down, and any idea that flies through, just like write it down.
Yeah.
They're all important. Even if you don't do it just then, next week you're going to need something to talk about. So.
And put the content out there.
Yeah.
And then people will be watching, they'll be going, oh, that sounds interesting. And then I won't do anything about it. And, you keep putting it out there, and then, oh, that sounds interesting. A little more curious, but not quite. So, again, being persistent with that and not giving up. So, and one of the things I do, okay, here's a video series I've started doing it. I'm going to add it
Super
to my blog.
today.
Yeah, well, find something that resonates with you. I almost talked myself out of it, but I call it my Friday files. My Friday files with F words that are inspiring to people. Because there's other F words you hear, and you hear them. And how does that make you feel on an internally on a deeper level? It doesn't make you feel good, does it? It's not something that makes you feel good. Especially if someone's saying it directly to you.
Positivity.
You just hear people, someone cussing out someone else. So now every Friday I'm picking an F word that's going to, inspire people and make them feel better about themselves and give them some valuable tips. So add that to my blogs, which I'm still working on, but I'll have eventually a whole series of F words, my Friday files. So it'll be like, I love it. Here's your Friday freedom file. There's an F word.
Friday freedom file.
Yeah, there's F words. Friday freedom file. Fun and finances to move you forward to a better way of life. A fantastic way of life.
There you go. That's awesome. Creativity and then mathematics and systematic stuff.
Yeah.
To me, just goes together. I don't know. If you can get the fine line between like art and science, to me, you got a golden combination.
Yeah.
That's what I like about even the VPS community. There's a whole handful of us that are very like, you know, JC Torres, he's a blogging guy. Ferdinand plays a wicked guitar. My goodness, so good. But we're all like creative writers, creative like in the videos, and Devin is like crazy on the video creation, like the technical parts of it are wicked. I can't wait to like do videos.
And it's what's really cool is it's not. We have content in the VPS system that is created, submitted by people who have joined. So it's not. Oh, it's not just so and so
like
that, you know.
The Fiverr modules. Well, Ben has like the social media modules, but yeah, everybody's contributing. So whatever works for one person may not work for another, but it may be a perfect fit for someone else. And then, so you just pick what works for you and then run with it.
Yeah, and if someone only has like say an hour a day, what are they going to do in that hour a day? So I kind of outline it, you know, beginning, read. You know, every morning just read. While you're eating your breakfast, read 15 minutes.
Yeah,
you know, inspire yourself.
Not the news.
Yeah, do some doodling, you know, and then you're putting things in your brain that you do want to share with people.
Yeah.
You know, things that happen to you throughout the day, and it all kind of percolates. That's what it kind of percolates in there.
After all that, you have to know how to harness it and just take action on something. And it'll continue. The cycle continues.
And then doing the content creation, and then it's about getting the offer in front of enough people over and over again. It's really the numbers game. It's getting enough people. So that's the thing. You have to reach people over and over again. And the daily consistency.
We in the VPS, like we learn all that stuff. So it's like it's so funny. We kind of outline a broad spectrum of what you guys can get if you're in virtual profit systems.
Oh, and there's so much other fantastic stuff back there that just, you know, like CPA offers and CPA cost per lead and cost per action. Yeah, I just, and bills are good. It's not just here, figure it out. It's like, no, this is exactly what you do to add. And I'm like, wow, okay, I can't wait to like, you know, get going on that.
Totally. Okay, so that's awesome stuff. Like, I'm so glad that this thing archives and people can watch replays. I usually have just the link that shows the current webinar, but I'll share links that have all the archives of all this stuff. It's on the YouTube channel. But because like everybody that's coming on these webinars has been sharing mind-blowing stuff. So that's really good. I want to make sure that this gets out to the masses. But we got our favorite compadre here, Fernand. You were on our webinar last week or so, and I love your story, and I love your energy and everything that you bring in your videos. I don't know, between Angie, you guys have the best 7-second videos out there, so it's a close competition. But anyways, the floor is yours. Let everyone know what you've been up to, what your breakthroughs are, your tips, strategies, guitar strategies. No. Take the floor for now, my friend Fernand. I do have to just go to the bathroom for 2 seconds, but by all means, speak it. The floor is yours, and you're the master of ceremonies right now. So.
Thank you so much.
While the teacher's on strike.
The teacher's on strike. Awesome.
Teacher's on strike.
So hi, Myron. Hi, Arvin. It's awesome to be here with you guys today. Can't believe. Hey, is there an echo on your side? Do you hear an echo? Because I'm hearing
that.
Check.
Yeah, I do hear an echo too as well. I think Angel had to mute. Actually, yeah, I think that's what it was there, Marilyn. If you could mute out, that'd be great. Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay, no echo now? Ah, that's what it is. Perfect. Okay, so yes, this is what these guys are talking about. This is the virtual profit system. This is part of the community. What I love about what we're doing here is that everybody comes from different facets of the industry of life, and so you can always put it together. You know, you could always blend it, mix it, and just match it to fit, right? I was just talking yesterday with a friend of mine. He's a spa, massage spa, right? And he's always asking people, hey, how do I do SEO? I want to rank my spa. I want it to be the best, right? And he was even going on Facebook and he was requesting, hey, can I have an SEO expert, right? And I was telling him about what we do, and he was just like, no, I'm not convinced that you guys could do what I want, you know, what I want to be done. And that's when I realized where I had come in my business and in my journey with the virtual profit system, because I was just like, perfect. I let it go. He just basically didn't qualify with that one. You know what I mean? Because this is not a beg, right? This is not a like try to convince. This is a gift we're sharing. Okay, and okay, why did I become a gift share? What's going on here? Very simple. I'm in the healthcare field, and I just did not like that lifestyle. And so just like you can go online and you could learn how to sew a button, how to play an instrument, right? I also said, hey, let's see if we can make some money, right? Because in the end, that's what gives you option. You know what you want to do with life, you want to simplify it. And the best way to simplify it is with money, right? So I went online. I was for 3.5 years reinventing every step of the way. For 3.5 years, buying everything like a little crazy little shopping bunny, going insane, right? Just filling myself with so much homework, with so much work, with so much stuff to do. And thank God I was able to follow the right people, and one of them was Angie. And when she got together with Ben, there was this collective voice that they started to harmonize on, and I was feeling it. And I joined when they came up with the virtual. Back then, it was the Legacy Lifestyle Academy. When they came up with that, I was like, "That's it. I gotta be on that." All right. I even went to Bahamas. I even went and masterminded with them, right? And it was incredible. But guess what? I still didn't have the belief. I still had the limiting mindset, right? And I even did a 100 video in 1 day challenge once. And I don't know what I was thinking. I thought you just put it on Facebook and then Tony Robbins is going to come and knock on your door. You know what I mean? That did not happen. All right. But that was good because it didn't happen, right? Because that's the process. That's the plan. Like that's what Angie and Ben are sharing with us. Those shortcuts, those mistakes that we're not making, I'm doing my own, and I'm sharing. I'm getting my own experiences. And I mean, just to make matters short, this is just quick, boom, boom. Today was like such a great day. Actually, yeah, it was today because it was like 2 in the morning when I got this message. No, I lied because it was at 10:48. I remember the post. But anyway, the person that is one of my referrals in the virtual profit system. I can't say any names because, you know, everybody's got their Clark Kent, Superman thing going, right? Or in this case, it would be a Catwoman and Halle Berry thing going, you know. But they have been doing the virtual profit system, I'll say, for about a good 6 to 8 months. All right, no experience at all, no online marketing experience, no direct selling experience. No, I joined my cousin because he said the stuff envelopes experience. Nothing. This is strictly I went to school, I got a master's, I got married, I'm going to get a job, and that's the line I'm going to follow. You know what I mean? That line that they teach you in school, you have to stand in a straight line. She followed that straight line, and it didn't work out for her. And when I offered her, just like the opportunity we have right now for this June special, back in the time when I offered her, there was a special just like that in the beginning. I remember it was a pre-launch, and after the pre-launch, they were going to raise the prices. I reached out to her because I was seeing in her, I was smelling in her, I was seeing the posts that she was sharing on Facebook. I was seeing that she had a hint of it, like it was starting, you know, it was like the diamond inside of the rock. It was starting to peek out, you know, and I was like, oh, that's it. And I got her the day before, and I'm like, hey, you got to do this. This is going to help you because I know where you are. I've been there before, and I'm clawing my way out of it, and I know this is going to help you claw your way out of it. She did it. All right, she did it. You know, and she did it, and she followed. And of course, like always, there's setbacks. You know, the mind, that's what's holding us back. And there's fears, and if someone's going to find out. And either way, she stuck to it. She did it. Today, she sent me a message. I mean, sorry, last night she sent me a message. Her list is 500 people. 35 people joined her list last night. She's corresponding with her people. She's writing emails every day. She used to call me complaining and crying and being like, they said this to me. Oh my God, my life sucks. And I'm like, no, you're going to be a superhero right now. You're going to get that and flip it. You're going to write an email. That's how you're going to get back at the world. People treat you bad. You're gonna go and you're gonna make it gold. You're gonna put like a little gold necklace around them, and they're gonna pay you for it. You know, I mean, and she did it. She followed. She did it. You know, and that's it. I don't have to tell you anything else. That's exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing, because of that. There is no paycheck that's gonna ever feel as good as that, as her telling me, "Hey, man, you're giving me a way out, and I'm believing in what you're doing, and you keep doing what you're doing, because we're gonna make it happen." And that's what. Whew, and that's all I wanted to share with you guys tonight, at least for that bit. And that's what we have here with the virtual profit system. That's what we have here. Not even virtual profit system. This is bigger than a system. This is a community. This is a movement, right? This is like we're in the dark ages right now. We're in the dark ages of creativity, all right? Because everybody is they're being like they're being dosed by that morphine of the masses. You know what I mean? Keep you as a consumer, right? Those are the shackles. Those are the ones like, see these right here? These are lies. Society's putting a pair of glasses on you and they're making you see everything like, what can I buy? What can I buy? You know, who can I hate? Who can I hate? You know what I mean? And that's why people are stuck. And what we're doing is we're breaking that. We're breaking out of that. Right? And it's really easy to break out of that. You just got to surround yourself with the right people, conquer some of those fears, turn them into Mustangs, ride them, and that's what we're doing. You know what I mean? And that's what's so exciting about this. I mean, that's what's, woof. See this right here? This right here on the screen. This is going on. I'm so excited. I'm even forgetting to take pictures of this stuff. This is what it's all about. All right, so.
Oh my God.
Oh.
It's the best.
Yeah, I mean, we have a good time or what?
Always. I can't believe you did get down to the Bahamas. So like, I know they have a mastermind coming up and everything, and I really want to hit that, but I might have to like opt out to something that's happening next year. Like, I just have a whole whack of projects that like kind of bombarded me here in the community. But yeah, like, God, it would just be so great if all of us, like, you know, this is a panel right here, not to mention the handful of characters that are in the VPS. I just gotta hang with Vinny. That guy's he's gonna crack me up. I know he will. I think that's what
Vinny
Travis said too. He wants to have like a comedy hangout webinar once a week or something with Vinny, so we could talk marketing, but we could just like have it really, really lighthearted, almost making fun of the whole marketing industry and stuff, and just like, but like in all seriousness, that's what we're. Serious fun, I guess. No, it's great. I love Fernand. I love your energy. If you're on our webinar here, or if we're doing the official VPS style webinars and stuff, my God, man, like you always bring like it's just, and you're a trooper too. I just can't believe you do 2 hours commute both ways. Oh my God, that's nuts.
Actually,
that's
you know,
crazy, man.
I've
in Miami
switched
too,
it
right?
up.
You're in Miami?
No, I'm in Chicago. I'm in
Chicago,
Illinois.
Chicago. Sorry,
Yeah.
shoot. My goodness. No, even that's probably even any of those big cities are just like, man, commute in that.
It is.
I
It's
did 1.5
insane.
hour one time, like not one time, but like for a job that I was. No, I couldn't do it. Just can't do that stuff anymore. Oh man. But yeah, that's good. Everybody shared. We'll still stay on. Like, we'll you know, we can go around the whole table again. But I'm just and everybody, you can add your 2 cents. Yeah, there's virtual profit system is a plug-and-play system that each and every one of us have on different times, be it 3 months ago, 6 months ago, or even just in the last month for that matter, have plugged into it and have gotten results. Again, not overnight results, but diligently working on building our list, our brands, our blogs, and don't let all that scare you. Like my brother, he started with like an email list and making sure his funnel, just his front end funnel was working. Then he got traffic to it. then sales started trickling in. Okay, so this is a system, VPS is a system that we've all plugged into and all have gotten results. Usually it's $97 per month. Right now, for June, and I think Angie and Ben are tacking on tomorrow till midnight, or at least tomorrow to 6 p.m. Eastern. You guys still have a window of opportunity to get into VPS, the system that we're all talking about here, for $99 one time. That's a steal. I know, Marilyn, you came in on that, and my brother came in on that this month. And I know, like, yeah, Ferdinand, you're on like you were on the old legacy system, but I believe you even just upgraded to the elite, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, all I'm saying is there's crazy deals going on right now. The main deal that I want to put out to people out there, because it's the most affordable and the one that makes most sense. VPS is usually $97 a month. That's the one that I'm on right now. I'm paying like $100 USD a month to get access to all the stuff that we've been talking about. If you want, and if you want to take action and get into the stuff that we're talking to, it's $99 one-time fee today and most of tomorrow. So talk to any one of us, or talk to, if this is being shared by one of our VPS members out there, because I put it in our Facebook group. This is being shared live, and then get back in touch with that person, be it Travis, Vinny, even Angie's been sharing this to her list, and Ben has been sharing these free-for-all webinars with their list. So it's not just, oh yeah, I'm hosting it, yeah, come to me, I want all the sales. No. It's like whoever is inviting you to this kind of forum, by all means, just go back and visit them. The main deal that I'm pushing anyways, the one that makes most sense, is $99 one time. Of course, there's an elite program that's $125 for the next couple days. That's going to be, like, if you have $125, that's going to be a per month deal. Get in on that. After tomorrow, no ifs, ands, or buts, regular VPS is going to be $97 a month, and VPS Elite is going to be $147 a month. So if you want the steal of a century, then get in touch with us, and we'll hook you guys up. I just wanted to put that out on the floor, and and get in touch with whoever's inviting you to this if you want a little bit more details. Because heck, I'm just having fun sharing the stories right now. With that, when did this go off? 6, just quarter after 6 or so. Yeah, so we've been going on for a little bit. Let's just go another round about the table here. Share your final stories, or one last tip, or I don't know, if you stubbed your toe today and you want to share that, by all means, share whatever. Arv, you're first. I don't know if you had your dinner already and you have to jump off again, or if you're on for the long haul now. But by all means, just share a little bit more of what you've been up to and the excitement of going forward with the VPS system.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty good, and yeah, no, I did done with dinner. My belly is full. I'm pretty much done for the night. So
barbecue? Did you have barbecue? Oh no, you said something
barbecue.
in the oven,
No, here it's raining up here. I don't know if it's raining. Is it raining down there?
It's kind of
for all of you guys down here. Both my brother and I, we live up here in Canada. I live just north of Toronto, and where my brother is there, he's just east of Toronto in Oshawa, Ontario. And actually, I just wanted to get back to. I was just thinking about that. Here in Toronto, what's happening in a couple of weeks is the Pan Am Games. So you're getting basically all of the countries, North America, South America, Central America. The countries are coming up for the Pan Am Games, starting in 2.5 weeks, I think it is. Traffic in the city is going to be mad. It's actually already started because they basically they basically have already set up HOV lanes in and around the city. And it's funny because, as I'm driving down in the city going to my 9 to 5, you see the signs there, and it's saying, like, avoid traffic, like, because the games are coming type thing, right? Stay at home. That's the signal to me. It's like saying stay at home. Well, those signs are basically saying, hey, you know what, stay at home. And I'm thinking that's actually a pretty good idea. How can I do that, instead of going to drive, Fernand, you go 2 hours. When I go down to the office, I drive, it takes me about an hour. But again, the experience of driving in a big city Chicago, Toronto, right? It's the same thing. I can be on the road for up to 2 hours sometimes too as well, longer, even longer. So, anyways, what I'm getting back to is these signs are saying, you know, traffic, congestion, blah blah blah. You know, and that just kind of gives you a second thought of, you know, how many other people are out there on the road that are thinking the exact same thing. It's like, you know, you're getting up first thing in the morning, whether it be 5 o'clock, because if you miss that window of the difference of 10 minutes, it's the difference of, you know, being in traffic for half an hour versus an hour. So it's just one of those things that, again, the corporate world, the 9-to-5 grind, there's got to be a better way. And so that's where, you know, you come across a system like this, virtual profit system, to be able to you know, to be able to work from home, to work from a home office and generate a stream of income to maybe to even potentially replace your full-time income. And then what will that give you? Well, you look at what's happening with Ben and Angie right now. They're basically working off of the beach, right? So they've got their Angie's got her beachfront office, and then Ben is already down there too as well. That's an advantage. Advantage number one. Advantage number two: you can work anywhere, any time, as long as you have a Wi-Fi access. As long as you have Wi-Fi access, yeah, you're good to go. And earlier this week, I was thinking about another thing too as well. Working online, you know, the people that you can communicate with, because of the power of the internet, it's so global now, right? You know, whereas way back when we would have to have a meeting and we'd have to all be living in the same city, right? But now with community having access to you know, to the system, we're meeting people from all over the world, man. You know, it's crazy. So it's been really exciting. You know, as far as what's been going on in the community over the last little while, and just starting to see it explode. So, yeah, good work to everybody out there, right? So it's we've got the goal. We've got over 100 members now. Goal is for 500. Man, we're going to be seeing that sooner than later. So we're all hustling right now. So it's a good time. It's a good time to be in.
Yeah, totally. That's good. That all the points that you pressed upon there is the best. Is that freedom? It's the freedom of like I know you can work your 9-to-5 from home if you see fit, but you're also on the road a lot, and you're traveling to Chicago and, you know, Quebec, and you come close here, and sometimes you're down in the States and all that. But yeah, just by having an online business, as long as you have internet or Wi-Fi or even your phone. Are you on your phone right now? Or yes?
I am. Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
So all these past webinars.
Off of the phone. Sorry.
All these webinars you've been doing off the phone, and guess what? You're doing content creation right now, in a sense. You're working once, you're hanging out 5 minutes at a time, then you go and eat. No, while the rest of us are holding the fort down. No, but what I'm saying is, honestly, look at what you just did there. You come in, you do like 5 to 10 minutes of a spiel of telling your story. We archive this. You can slicey dicey this all you want, and that's work. 20 minutes of work that you did, that's there for essentially the rest of the time, that you can repurpose in the future. And guess what? When you do 100 videos in a day, or the 90-day video challenge, or something so consistently, especially when you're working smart, and you're like, okay, I did a video today, but heck, that's part of my army that's going to be out there getting me sales, again, as Jonathan Budd would say, essentially to the end of time, really, because you do the work once, and then it works for you. Like our funnels, like our email lists, like our blogs, they're evergreen. Marilyn, I love that terminology too. Evergreen, meaning never really goes out of style, unless like the internet itself goes to all heck. Then whatever, we'll just do smoke signals and we'll use carrier pigeons and carrier pigeon marketing, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Didn't Jesus just stand on a mountain before and like? Anyways, that's why it's called the Jesus method, folks. No, I love your stories, Arv, and I'm glad that you're taking action, and I'm glad that you pointed on that fact that it is mobile and it is very light and efficient, and you can do this anywhere. We'll pass it over to Marilyn, I guess. Any kind of closing words and your excitement? For what's to come, I want more videos. No, I love your videos. But yeah, what
Can you hear me?
for?
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll be doing more videos, and sometimes you have to kind of get past some of these, again, the mind talk, because I was doing the video the other day, and I'm thinking to myself, boy, someone's going to really think I'm narcissistic with all these videos. You know? But the main thing is to focus on providing people some value, because here's the thing. You never know who's watching that and how you can help them. You don't know what kind of day they're having and how you can help them on the end. And so this is where I get a little emotional, but you know, sometimes if someone's going through a dark place in their life, you know, there is hope for you. And so just thinking while you guys were talking, people will say, oh yeah, I want someone to do SEO for me, I want someone to set up a blog for me, or blah, 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 right? Do you know what kind of money you're going to have to put out if you're going to hire someone to set up a blog for you or to do all that for you? Do you know how many thousands of dollars that's going to cost you? Like, doesn't it make more sense to just spend like $100 and learn it? Like, it's, to me, it's just a no-brainer, you know. And for someone who's been a journalist and done writing stuff, so that was always my thing. You know, I kind of wanted to hide behind a computer, just do my writing. So it's been a real stretch for me to kind of get in front of videos. I think it's a different way of content creation, but it's still content. But that's what resonates with people, and I still like to reach people through my words, but do a combination of both. So so I'm going to kind of leave that with people, like, you know, think about all the other options. And you know, if you're in a place right now where you're thinking, is this for me? Like, okay, how much more longer do you have to think about this? Because like you said, Angel, this is a gift for giving. Do you know how many? They could charge 5 times the cost and still be giving you good value. And I've been in a lot of different programs and seen different things, and so this is what's so mind-blowing. You are getting so much value here for the price. Like, you know, and if you wanted to learn any of this stuff, like, and then they've got Facebook and Instagram and all kinds of modules, like, I mean, just learning that would be worth $100. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you get the whole shebang. And you want to set things up right. Like, if you ever want to set up a blog, you know, people go, oh, I'm going to set up a blog, and they go to these free blogging platforms. That's not the way to do it. And then they get confused between which WordPress they should do. There's a right way and there's a wrong way. And then they don't. Then they start doing the blog and they get stuck on technical stuff. I know, been there, done that. And you're like, now what do I do? Then you mess it up, or done that. I go, oh, I don't know what I did here, but it just looks horrible. So then I have to pay someone to fix my mistake because it's just so weird. I'm like, oh, I hope no one sees this. Like, I don't know what that went off this way, and that picture didn't quite show up where I wanted it, and this looks horrible. Why not learn it? You know what I mean? Like, even if you never wanted to do anything else with it, it just makes so much sense. And I see all these, like, businesses often just doing things, and they're not doing things the right way. And we're just going to show you the right way. That's it. That's what I say. And I got to run. Heading out to go see Annie soon. Oh, and okay, one last thing. Do something that scares you a bit. Okay. So this is the thing. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Okay, I went sailing another time. I was a skipper. I'm a skipper. Okay, it was pretty windy. I don't know if I can do this. But, okay, I'm going to do it. And you know what? It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. In fact, like Ferdinand says, people, you have so much more in you, so much more that you're capable of than you even realize. So this is what we can help you do, is to do that. You have dreams and goals. Don't give up on them. You know, we're going to help you meet. This is what it's about. It's not just about learning some technical stuff and learn the mechanics. It's about the community and how inspired. And just, we have such an amazing community here. It's just, You guys are wonderful. I just love that whole idea of having like comedy webinar.
Oh,
We wouldn't be
it's
serious all the time. We're just gonna have a comedy
and
webinar.
even like getting my brother on, Ferdinand, you two. I think you know. Imagine that, Travis, me, Ferdinand, Vinny, and my brother there on a hangout. Let it loose. Okay, guys. No.
Anyway, so I gotta run.
Yeah, totally,
But
Marilyn.
I will leave it to you, wonderful gentlemen. Thank you for having me. And with that said, you know, want to put that out to anybody who wants to join us. Like, you know, just stop thinking about it, because where are you going to be a month from now? You're going to be in the same place, right? If you don't take some action, where are you going to be in 3 months from now? I mean, do you want to get started on your goals sooner rather than later? When people go, oh, it's summertime, I'll wait till like the end of summer. No, because if you're going to wait, you've got all that ground to make up. And if you're not doing it, you're someone else is. And they're going to be ahead of you. You're going to be watching us. And we're just moving ahead. And you're like 3 months later, you're going like, dang, I wish I'd done that when they said to. So just, yeah.
It's weird. Once you get over that hump, and then you divide that in your mind and saying, yeah, you know what, I am on the path of doing it, or I go tomorrow. No. As soon as you're on the path, stay on it and go.
Keep learning, keep
and then
learning.
if you stop, then you stop. That's when you quit. Whatever. But you don't stop. And if you have corrective action, then you're good to go.
And you can stop and just ask questions. As long as someone answers a question, you won't get stuck. Trust me, you won't get stuck. Okay. Well, that's it. I gotta go. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much, Merlin. You shared incredible value, and of course, like, I'm on the 100 webinars in 100 days. So I'm sure we'll have many webinars in the near future too. So you're more than welcome to always hop on.
Okay, sounds great. Okay, bye.
Have fun sailing.
Thanks.
All right, Mr. Fernand. Yeah, because in the spirit of today being like the last day of June and our big blowout for the VPS specials, I was going to hold another webinar at 9 o'clock for that matter. So which means I have to get out longboarding again. I have to get something to eat. But by all means, Fernand, you can close us out a little bit here. The excitement, you always bring the excitement. But how are you? What are you going to be doing, my friend, to close out this June special and get as many sales and really transform as many lives as you can in this short amount, about 24-hour window that we have to play with now? What's your secret sauce? What are you gonna do? I'm on the leaderboard. You gotta catch us here. So
I'm gonna use every arsenal I have in the toolbox, and every tool in the toolbox. Videos. I'm even gonna. I have to set up my blog. I set it up before, then I switched platform, and then that was the excuse to not do it. I'm gonna write a couple of those. I'm gonna do. I want to do recordings, so I want to throw some recordings online. All right. I want to do a hangout too. I would love to be on the hangout with you guys later. Oh man. And then also old school. Belly to belly. Make some phone calls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Call my people up. I reached out to a buddy of mine the other night. He wrote a book on contact lenses. He's a buddy of mine that went to school with me, and I know that book's been sitting there. It's been sitting there on the shelf, and I'm like, dude, what are you gonna do to promote it? And this is how the beautiful mind works. He's like, oh no, we're gonna come up with a second version, and when we come up with the second version, then we're gonna start promoting it. And I'm like, dude, that's like waiting for the baby to be born and start preparing for the baby. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, maybe you want to wait for the sex of the baby, but still, come on, you got to get some furniture, you got to get some savings, you got to, you got to start, molding your life to it. And that's and so yeah, I told him about it, and he was all about it, and I realized that my closing techniques faltered because it was a Saturday night, we were all having a good time hanging out, and I should have been like, hey, pull out that card. Let me walk you through it. Let's get it done. You know what I mean? I didn't want to pry. I was treating him like if I was a girl on her first date type of thing. And this is business. This is feeding your family. This is feeding yourself type of situation. And that's the mentality that did not kick in. And that's why my kids, if I would have any, wouldn't be eating today, because if I had been on that meal. All right, but that's just a lesson too. I'm giving you value right there too. There is no harm in offering something like this
Ask for
because
the
there's
sale.
nothing to be shameful. This is the science of success. We have the science of success right here. We have the formula. We have the blueprint. All you gotta do is follow it. What's beautiful about it is that each person will have a different little color because everybody's got different stories, got different energies. Like I said the other day, it's like the guitar, you know. You play it and it's different harmony, right? And so this is, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, man, I'm thinking of doing. Oh, and another thing, Periscope. You guys, are you guys on Periscope?
Yeah, I'm
That's
not on
another
it
one.
now,
Oh, man,
but I heard
that
that
is
yeah,
just,
everyone and their mother is joining it. I think
it's fun, man.
I think
I
my
mean,
grandma's
it's just another
doing it.
video platform, right? But it's hot right now. You know what I
It's
mean?
good, yeah.
So that's what you gotta do.
So hop on it, yeah, totally. Like I'm all about that, and we'll
Mm-hmm.
mastermind again in our group, and yeah, even Angie and Ben, they're always like, like our whole membership base, they're like, yeah, are you on the Periscope? Are you on this? Or like, check out the Pinterest thing that I'm doing, and like, yeah, there's lots. So to me, I gotta pick and choose, and then for sure that's one that is hot, and I gotta hop in there and grab a whole bunch of. Really, just put the fishing net out there so that you can get your piece of the network, uh, for good starters, right? Totally.
Like I'll say, Periscope is the first one that I just researched it on my own. I didn't
Mhm.
buy any products. You know, I just said, okay, I'm seeing, and it also helped me put together where I am in my process. Before, when I would see a video from a leader or somebody who was like my upline in a business, I would be looking at it for the message, right? For
Yeah.
what he could teach me as a marketer to sell. Now when I look at it, I'm like, why is this leader using this platform? Why is he doing this? Why is he posting on there? Oh, and so when I went to Periscope, I'm not gonna lie to you, Vincent Ortega Jr., that's my boy. That's the guy from ILN that I was with him
Yep.
before, and now Vima. And I see him doing that, and I was like, that's it. Let me model this guy. I went, I followed him, I saw what he was doing, and doing the Periscope turned me to my videos. And so it
Mhm.
made me realize, damn, I'm not using my videos to the full max. Like you said, right now we're creating content. We're creating a product right now. This webinar that we're doing,
Mhm.
this will, if we market it right, this will stay on the internet until the internet goes down. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mhm.
It just
Yeah.
floats. I mean, this is like soldiers we're creating to go and fight the war for us, our freedom war, right? We're
Yeah.
creating our freedom
Yeah.
fighters here. You know, so yeah, don't. In fact, you guys got me inspired. I think I'm gonna do a little mini training on that. On the Periscope for the group. Like, this is what I've learned so far. This is how I'm doing it, and this is how you guys should do it. Boom. See that? Look how this
And
comes
then
out.
guess
I
what?
love it.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
And then guess what? You get results from that. You introduce it to Angie and Ben. They're gonna see, oh well, yeah, you got super results from that. They're gonna toss it into the VPS back office, and then boom, you know what I mean? You're already an expert trainer, and you added value to our resource. The holocrons, as in Star Wars.
Yeah.
I've been watching the Lego Star Wars, and the
Yeah.
other episode I was watching, the holocrons with all the knowledge, all the Jedi knowledge. Like Vader went in there and stole it, and like it's Lego Star Wars too. So they're all like chasing around this big vat of like holocrons, and that's what I think is like our resource base of VPS there. It's like all our knowledge is the holocrons, and they're just sitting there for Vader to go in there and steal them. But that's exactly it. It's great that we have these these little mini trainings that, like, I'm doing like more of the conversational marketing. Angie suggested that I do a more trimmed down version of a training like that, 2 to 3 videos of a good training of that. There's also Rita was doing awesome stuff on the explaining between, what's it called, the
Vacation.
vacation, yeah, the differences between the vacation membership that we have with
And the
ERI
timeshare, yeah.
Yeah.
and time sharing, and they're just I didn't know that there was such a big night and day difference between even money wise and savings wise, and what you're allowed to use and share, and like whatever. So Rita like really broke that down.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I forgot her name. The one who was doing the well, it's Angela again, not
Yep.
Angie, but Angela,
yeah.
did the not
Fiverr.
Pinterest, but the Fiverr.
Yeah.
Boom, Jason Torres doing the eBay. Like, oh my God! Like, I think Arv, you were looking a little bit into the eBay thing, or like whatever Torres was doing there.
Yeah, for sure. Looking at a little bit of the eBay stuff too as well.
Yeah,
but even trying to figure out as far as I always wanted to read the fine print because it's a little bit different up here in Canada.
Yeah,
when you're applying for a business, but
due diligence, right? You're doing your research to make sure everything's legit. Especially with eBay, I know eBay's a little bit weird up here. Like you gotta just follow it properly.
yeah. But
they're picky here too. Sell stuff on Craigslist.
yeah.
But yeah, it's great that we have our whole holocron database of stuff there. Yeah, we're closing in on 8. I'm gonna cut this short, but the thing is, I'm gonna open up another room 9:15, 9:30ish. You guys are more than welcome to hop on board there. Again, I'm just taking a little bit break. Get outside, do a little bit of stretching, walk Leela, eat something. That was amazing stuff. Holy smokes, guys! You guys blew me away today. All of us, including Marilyn earlier. My God. Any final thoughts, guys? Now's your last chance. Hitting the button. I might play a song. I'm not sure. Or do you want to play a song?
I'm gonna do some moving too. I'm gonna do a little bit of movement also.
Do a little bit of movement? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of movement too.
Good. You in for later on, Arv or Ferdinand?
Well,
I could definitely throw down a little bit later too.
Okay, Ferdinand. Yeah, I'll send you links or whatever. Arv, maybe yes, no.
Send me the link. I may hop on if it is maybe for a couple of minutes. But yeah, I just want to. Like I'm kind of on a schedule as far as I want to be really strict with working with the VPS system, right? We make our goals at the beginning of every week, and I just need to make sure that I take care of them because you know how it is, right? You write it down, and if you skip it, if you miss a step, I don't know. That's just the way I move, but
it's true though.
It has to be very systematic, and you don't want to get behind, right? So, but yeah,
of course.
The thing is,
yeah.
What's that?
Well, my goal for today was the 3 webinars that were spread out over at least the afternoon and the evening, so that a bunch of us from the community can share our stories. That was my goal, so I'm hitting that. And of course, like whatever you had lined up for your funnel, or if you're fixing up your blogs or whatever you're doing, hit it.
That's it.
And then share that. Come on board for a 5-minute spill like later on, and let us know how it went. And Fernand, you said you're good to go for later. I'll send both you guys links. Yeah. This is fun. I like doing this. This is where I am expert.
This is solid. This is solid.
Yeah. Well, and
okay,
that's
my brothers, I'm out then. I will talk to you guys later.
You got it. All right.
Okay, Fernand, we'll take you.
We'll see
talk later. Thank you very much for coming on, my friend. Okay, Arv,
All right, bye. Bye, Arv.
Okay, yeah, take care, Fernand. Yeah, no, it's all good, man. The thing is, even with doing stuff like this, and we got if there are some viewers out there, even within the VPS system, this will be the 3rd one that I've kind of hopped on, but the first one is a little bit shaky, but again, you're talking in the comfort of your own home, and it's actually really neat to kind of connect with some of the others in the community too as well, right? So
yeah. You get, and this is for the people at home and everything like that. Yes, I started out wanting to be like the guy in his underwear behind the computer and not really being out in the community and by all means, I do have some systems that are running on autopilot, but that's just my Ninjaneering style of marketing that I'm doing. Though, I broke out of the shell, and I really enjoy the videos and the community and the aspect of sharing live. And I see that with you too, Arv, that even from coming on the webinars from last week, your confidence level has gone up. And this is really what I was trying to get at. You can make up the autopilot systems, be the guy in the underwear working on the beaches of the world, whatever, behind the scenes. The thing that really explodes your income, your results, and there's no word of a lie, and that's why I tapered my style after Angie and Jonathan Budd and Jason Moffitt, because it was being in community settings. Now, I made fun of them going off to the Empower Network and just getting all drunk and whatever, but at the same time, they made the effort. Like my old mentors there, they made the effort to go to live events. Fernand did go down to the Bahamas and masterminded with Angie and Ben. Arv is in his community, and oh, good God, now he comes on.
What up, guys?
Hey.
You're fired. I'll just go quickly. No, but being in the community setting, be it online and in just a webinars aspect, or being offline, and because I went to a couple of seminars in the past, I went to some seminars with my brother. There's an energy that happens when you're around real humans, and even if it's just an interaction like this on the internet and on your laptop, the fact that we're interacting and still are human and getting that connection, something happens with your confidence level. It just boosts, and it boosts the level of all of us. Fernand brings an amazing energy. Marilyn's amazing. You are, and now Travis comes online. And do you have your little one there? My goodness.
Yeah, she's sitting behind me watching Lollipopsies on the other computer.
Nice.
No, it's awesome. But I'm just saying that one little nugget is if you can get in more into a live environment where you're sharing stories like this, sharing your marketing, sharing your insider secrets.
You want to change it
to the world? It's all good. You get a certain amount of energy, and that's where confidence comes from, and that's where you do that little bit by bit. Over time, you get good at stuff. That's really what it comes down to. Okay, quick, hide our.
Yeah.
No.
Anyways. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. On that note, I'm gonna run. Send me the link later. I may pop on.
Totally.
And, other than that, yeah, man, good session. We'll do it next time again.
Yes. Like the VPS specials, I believe, from what I saw, it's open. Like it says the June special, but I think they're just opening it to the end of tomorrow. So.
Yeah. Tomorrow midnight.
Tomorrow midnight, all these specials that we're talking about, and again, just get in touch with whoever invited you to this. We'll go over them more in detail, but there's super specials that are going on. So yeah, Arv, tomorrow, if I'll be holding webinars tomorrow too.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to hop on board on those. But yeah, this is awesome, man. Thanks. Yeah,
all right.
Thanks for coming out again, and we'll chit chat later on.
All right. Take care, man.
Okay, later, man. Okay, Travis.
So what's up, my brother?
I'm about to shut it actually down.
It's all good. I just seen you posted in the chat, and
yeah,
figured I'd click on it and see if you're still on there.
The thing is, it's only because if this was the only webinar I was holding, I would just go marathon style with you right now. But I did plan on doing the 3 in one day.
Yeah.
One was earlier 2, one was 6 o'clock. Now it's 8 o'clock Eastern. But the next webinar I want is like 9:30. So
cool.
Depending on what you're at, I'm just gonna take another.
That one.
Cool. So I'm gonna take a walk and I'm gonna like eat something and all that kind of stuff. So I'll shoot you a link around 9:30, between 9 and 9:30. You know how we roll.
Yeah.
Okay. So but it's good that you did come on. It's good that Facebook and internet does work, meaning my messages out there are getting out there, and that you're picking up on them, and it looks like we have a handful of viewers right now anyways on the official link, but yeah, totally, man. We'll cut it short for you right now, but we will go ahead and we'll rock and roll in another hour or so.
One of these webinars, we got to talk about MEM, man. My email mentor.
Yes, totally. After the VPS.
And they're paying.
Totally. After the VPS blowout today and tomorrow, then by all means, we're going to get back into super hardcore rude boy marketing style, where we're going to be not only talking about VPS, obviously.
Everything that's paying us.
Yeah, everything that's bringing us commissions, sales, referrals, results, spiritual, cosmic. We're doing a lot of astrology. Like, oh man, we're getting into a lot of incredible astrology stuff. And of course, like the marketing systems that we, Travis, you're a marketing system maniac. I know you come up with, and you join newer ones as a testing ground. And you're seeing a handful of them that are really producing. So yeah, we got to share that with everybody too. So by all means, we'll get into that.
All right, so I'll nip at your heels tonight.
Sorry?
I said, all right, so I'll nip at your heels tonight.
Yeah, totally. And then we'll spread the news, we'll spread the knowledge and the wisdom and the love.
Cool,
I'm gonna do a song. I'm gonna do a song. If you drop off, that's all good. If not, then
I'll listen to the song, dude.
I'm gonna do the Wonderful World because I just feel like it.
Nice.
3, 2, 1, kick it! I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see no, I don't. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright placid day, dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors in the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are same on the faces of the people walking by. I see friends shaking hands. How do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I see babies cry, and then they grow, learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yeah, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Las Vegas is going to be great.
Oh, I can't wait, dude. I need a vacation.
Lifestyle vacation, or vacation lifestyle, or whatever the heck we're doing here.
Yeah.
Soon enough, my friends, we're gonna be there. So that's it, Travis. Let's cut it here, just so I have time to get out and about, and then we'll start up the room again in another hour.
All right, broski.
Good, man. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you very much, everybody, for watching at home and on the internet. Peace, namaste. We'll see you in 1 hour. Number 3 webinar of the day is
Later, taters.
Later, folks. I'm going to hit the button. Oh yeah, click the links above, below, sideways, and above, and everywhere. Click them. Click them now.
All of them.